G'day, Ed here. A little bit of awesome V18 sounds in the background. Fellow 30-day challenger and boutique amp builder extraordinaire. Just another one of the awesome artisans that are doing the 30-day challenge. But a bit more on Gabriel a bit later on. Today's lesson's been very hard to do because we've been trying to, I want to teach you about something so cool, it's so distracting in one sense, but it's a very powerful tool, and it's called Stumbleupon. So as I tear myself away from the V18 watt head here, and we'll go to Welcome to Stumbleupon, and we're going to show you all about Stumbleupon today. Now, what is it? Well, Stumbleupon at its very basic is if you're in a mood just for randomly coming across the net, you're in a discovery frame of mind. Maybe, dare I say it, you're in an idea getting frame of mind, which hopefully you're always in an idea getting frame of mind. Then Stumbleupon is a fantastic way for you to go through the internet looking for things that you like. And what's so clever about Stumbleupon is it notices what you do like and what you stumble, and through some incredible algorithms, there may be some chicken sacrificing, however they do it, they come up with sites when you press the stumble button that are just usually fantastic, and you probably never ever come across them. See, here's the thing, there are billions and billions of websites, right? And you've been to a tiny, infinitesimal proportion. In fact, if you're like most people, indeed like me, you've probably only got a fixed set of websites that you go through. So this is a fantastic tool for broadening your horizons, if you will, and looking at sites that you may well have never discovered before. But the other thing that it does is it's got awesome marketing potential, which we'll show you inside the 30-day challenge. But like so many of these, and this tool comes into, and you'll hear this again and again and again, social bookmarking. Stumbleupon is one of those sites which you put into this social bookmarking category. And it's brilliant because basically it figures that the more a site has been stumbled upon, in other words, given the thumbs up, and you'll see what I mean by that in a second, the better the site will be and the more that you're interested in it. It works really, really, really well. And we can take, we can use, I was going to say take advantage, but that's the wrong word. We can utilize that to bring attention to some of our sites as well. Now, of course, and it's worth saying this even now, that all through this challenge, I'm going to make the assumption that your content is the type of content that either makes somebody's day, provides them a much needed answer to a problem that they've had, or provides some use or value. If it's none of those things, then all of these things will bring about your demise that much quicker, which is a good thing. So, the reason we're teaching these techniques inside pre-season is that, and quite rightly I might add, all of these social bookmarking sites that we're going to show you in this next series don't want to become victim of the spammers. So they take a very close look at what people do when they're stumbling. And of course, the way to always make sure that you never get accused or be guilty of spamming is, of course, to not spam. And very much so, to use it as the tool is intended. So that's what I want to show you today. I'm going to show you how to set it up, then I'm going to show you how to stumble, and it's very, very, very cool. So now, of course, I'm already set up on the browser, but I want to take you through this and getting an account and downloading it into your Flock browser. Again, works with everything. So again, we're using Flock as our standard browser, but it'll work with everything. So let's have a look. To join Stumbleupon, funnily enough, you press this big yellow button called Join Stumbleupon, and you click that there. Now you need to provide an email address, you need to choose a username, you'll notice my username's Ed Dale, very original I am, and a password. You need to put in your birthday and the good old security questions, and then you click join and download now, and that will then take you through the process of downloading the Stumbleupon toolbar. Now, what you also need to do is, when you get your toolbar up, this is what it'll look like. So you will see that there is a stumble button here, and then a whole bunch of buttons. And we're going to go through this and show you how it's used. Now, the thing about Stumbleupon is it gets better as you use it more, and as you fill in your profile. And again, I'd love to show you my profile, but I won't, because I'm just there's some wonderful people out there who enjoy hacking stuff. But seriously, once you set up your profile, this thing is uncanny. So let's try it. So all I'm going to do is go over here under the stumble bar here, and I'm going to click stumble. Let's see what comes up. It's a totally random. Okay, cool tool. Google helps me chat in multiple languages. That's fascinating. Google Talk. And lets you, let's see, cool thing. Again, not something that I may not have come across, but if I wanted to, parlez-vous français, or den catalavina pulicalata elenica, then I would be able to do that. So, I think I just accused somebody of having an improper relationship with their dog in Greek, but apologies to all the Greek 30-day challenges out there. This is cool, right? What a cool and useful thing. Would I think that would I find that useful, and would I think other people would find that tool useful? You bet. So you'll notice next to the Stumbleupon button, there is an I like it button or a thumbs down button. I don't like it. Now, it's not a devastating blow to give something a thumbs down icon. It's used mainly by Stumble to ensure that it delivers the types of websites that you want to see more of. And I'm giving you permission to slack off for an hour or so, because let me tell you, I should have started this lesson about an hour ago, but I've been stumbling for so long and looking at Gabriel's wonderful amplifiers that I actually got distracted in starting this lesson. So I'm giving you permission. But what I want you to do is click the I like it button, because here's the thing. If you go and genuinely look and use this genuinely. Anytime you come across a good piece of content that you like on the net, you should hit that stumble thumbs up and stumble it. Now, if you come across a fresh piece of content, then a little dialog box will come up, and we'll see. Let me think. Now, I would like to think that Gabriel's already stumbled his site, so let's click I like it. And good. See, one of the reasons that I was very impressed with Gabriel is he's very much on the Twitter and small business, using a lot of the 30-day challenge techniques, which is really, really impressive. So I've clicked I like that. Now you see he's already stumbled that page, so dialog box didn't come up. Now let me think. Okay, let me just find let's actually go to the latest blog lesson. Let's make sure. This probably hasn't been stumbled because it wasn't that good news. Okay, great. So I'm going to click, that's this page. I'm going to click the I like it button. And funnily enough, nobody has stumbled that yet, which is not surprising because normally you wouldn't stumble it, but it's great because I can show you this. So we've discovered a new site that nobody else has stumbled before. So we fill in the title, and I'm going to change this because you can see here there's some poor characters in there, so we can just get that. I've got a horrible feeling postponed is not spelt like that, but we'll give it a go. But not for long, 30-day challenge. Okay, so just come up with a description, and you should fill in that, make it, just don't stress over what you put in here. Just make it feel, again, we'll talk about it from a marketing angle during the 30-day challenge, but for now, I just want to use this. I want you to just say what you feel, say what you think. And so this will be internet, and we'll cause that topic. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of topics here. Well, maybe not hundreds and hundreds, a couple of hundred at least. And we're going to fill in some tags. Now, tags are really important because the whole Web 2.0, for want of a better term, really does work based on tags, particularly videos do. So it's good to get into the habit, and it's great practice to start thinking about tags. Now, what are tags? Tags are the main words that you would use to describe that content. content. So 30-day challenge, and in this case guitar, and in this case John Mayer. That was what he was playing, which is very cool. Is there any adult content? No, and language is indeed English. We click submit this site. Pardon me. So there it's done. So if somebody comes along to this particular page and then stumbles and clicks the I like button, and you might notice that mine is greyed out, or greened out in this case, and the reason that is because I've already stumbled upon it. So there you go. So let's continue on. Let's hit some more stumble action, see what comes up. Very, very cool. A little URL pass, a little link shortener, a link shortening utility. You can see a lot of mine are obviously going to be of a internet or an internet marketing basis. Oh, I love this. Now this. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Are you ready to become a
sick.
true rock star hero in record time? Do you want to develop killer chops with accuracy, speed, and command over the fretboard?
Please.
Have you ever wanted to walk right up to your favorite guitar player on stage and slow them down, get up close, and check out their guitar chops from every angle? Announcing iPerform 3D. iPerform 3D gives you ultimate control over the lessons.
I'm just going to pause this. Now, try to do that on Camtasia. But what I wanted to... So this is a cool... I do indeed adore this site. It's a great program. It's only PC though, which is a great tragedy. Works in parallel, so thank goodness. But I love, perfect site for me. And you'll find as you play with Stumbleupon, it is crazy. In fact, indeed, almost scary good in the way that it comes up with stuff like this. It really is very, very, very impressive. And so at this point, what I really want you to do is I just want you to play around with it, and that's it. That's the lesson for today. Set it up, get the toolbar in, and then start stumbling and see what it comes up with. Thumbs up for the stuff you like, thumbs down for the stuff you're not so much interested in. Now you can see there's other things that you can do. I'll show you the stuff that those three buttons at the end of the day, and particularly those two, are the most important. And you really should get into the habit of stumbling a page that you like. And that's your task over the next few days. It's very easy to do, takes no time whatsoever, which is part of the power of it. And it just gets, not only does it get you into the habit, it also builds up your profile at Stumbleupon itself. It establishes yourself as a real human being because you're just doing real stuff that real human beings like, which is really very, very important. If all you did was start stumbling your own site from the moment you signed on, of course, what a Stumbleupon to think, even if your content is great. What are they going to think? They're going to think, oh, you're just spamming and using the system. It's like, think of it as a bank account. And by stumbling great sites that you enjoy, we'll just click another one here while we're talking. By stumbling great sites that you enjoy, you are literally building up your bank account, if you like. You're making deposits. And when you use it to stumble your own content, effectively you're sort of making withdrawals. So you want to always make sure that you've got plenty in the bank, so to speak, if that metaphor hopefully holds out. Just something that a few people aren't familiar with, which is very cool. You can see that there are channels here, and you can see there's the Earth, which is the one we are on currently. And that one is you stumble everything. It randomly goes through everything. Now, for example, I can stumble favorites of friends, which is an interesting one. So I'm just doing that now. This could be very frightening. And you can take on Stumbleupon, and feel free, my username is Ed Dale, so become my friend, and you're able to do all of these sorts of things. And you can see that Damien has stumbled upon this particular article there. What else have we got here? We've got, you can stumble images, which is a very, very interesting thing in and of itself as well. This is a SWF. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a timeline, yeah. But cool stuff like that you can obviously do with images. And what else have we got? Oh, of course, you can stumble videos. Oh, how to boost Firefox speed. I'll recall a video myself doing that. there you go. How about that? It's got as good a spelling as me, which is very impressive. So there you have it. All sorts of cool things we can. And now notice over here on the Stumble button, you can see that it's got the little video icon. So if I click Stumble again over here, of course, it will bring up a video. Oh, there's another, a how-to, and you can continue going through this more and more and more and more, which is really, really cool. Now, if you look at the video, you can also you can do stumbling through different sites. Like, for example, we could do a particular site. I'm not going to do the Onion. I could what's going to be friendly here. We'll use YouTube. So I could do a stumble on YouTube and just do a YouTube-based stumble. Here we go. Yeah. So you can see all of this amazing, cool stuff. And that's what's brilliant about Stumbleupon. It really is. Remember, if you like something, make sure you hit the I like it button as well. Just get in the habit. And that's Stumbleupon. Again, a huge amount to Stumbleupon, particularly from a marketing perspective. But let's focus on this for right now and get that cracking. And just use it. I just want you to become a user. And I give you permission to slack off for a whole hour and do nothing else once you've set it up than stumble sites and have a look. Alright. Very cool. Alright, I'll see you again very soon.